Russian tanks rolled out from Avdiivka and attacked the village of Berdychi. There were many of them. They exploded, burned, exploded again. The approach to the village turned into a tank graveyard. Now, let me show you these insane attacks. Two APCs entered the settlement early in the morning. One advances, the other covers with constant fire. The Ukrainians don't wait and counterattack. Now, the Ukrainians are using cluster bombs. The second APC already regrets getting into this mess. It tries to escape, but mines await ahead. The APC is immobilized. The kamikaze drone is already close. The APC is hit. These frames clearly show the mine barrier. A cluster bomb detonates. The APC is engulfed in flames. The operator decides to move the drone to a safe distance, just in time. A powerful explosion occurs. This is all that's left of the APC. The second attack. FPV drones are already heading towards their targets. The APC becomes the first target. Another hit. The APC is stopped. Now it's the tank's turn. A direct hit. The APC is finished off. It's engulfed in flames. Now it's the turn of a tank and an APC. The Ukrainians waited for the Russians to come into the line of fire. It was difficult to hit them at the moment. When the tank came out, the Ukrainians made a successful attack. The APC continued moving forward. A kamikaze drone was on its tail. Hit confirmed. The tank, hit initially, was a T-90M. The drone attacked its rear turret. Another loss. Next up, the Madmen. A drone attacks an APC with a grill. The attack is successful. The APC stops. Another drone dives into it. The second APC. Instant destruction. Near the settlement, the Ukrainians stop a Russian tank. A beautiful fireworks show. The tank is destroyed. And these are two APCs whose destruction didn't make it on camera. A T-90M tank worth $4.5 million. The hit? And what a beautiful geyser of fire and sparks. The Russians start the second wave of attacks. This time, the columns split up, and the tanks attack one by one. The Ukrainians respond with a drone attack. The tank continues moving. It fires successfully. Ukrainian artillery hits very close, but misses. The tank releases smoke to hide from the targeted missile, to no avail. After the drone attack, the tank was abandoned. Right in the middle of the assault, the Ukrainians took this opportunity to attack the enemy. Thus, under the cover of a tank, the APCs advanced. At this moment, the Ukrainians managed to hit the tank. It flared up like a match. The APC also burned. Ukrainian operators prepared new kamikaze drones. 3 drones were directed at a Russian tank. The second hit. After the third, the tank stops. Up next were the APCs. The resilience of the Ukrainians always impresses me. Surely these soldiers have earned your like. This APC attacks in parallel. It openly rushes across the field. A second Ukrainian missile hits its target precisely. The APC comes to a complete stop near the tree line, a control hit. Attempt number 2. The armored transporter is knocked out right at the same spot. For these frames, I'm forced to censor them, otherwise YouTube will block this video. Watch them by becoming a sponsor. Russian tanks and APCs continue to self-destruct. This one burned beautifully. The attempt to break through the mines failed. Next episode. After the attack, spilled fuel from the APC starts burning. The flames intensify. These 3 APCs couldn't make it past the Ukrainian tree line. The Ukrainians completely burned them down. Even the roof burned down. This unlucky one was also attacked. The armor was penetrated. Flames engulfed the APC. Now it's fully ablaze. It's wonderful to see. Another target. This APC got trapped, was stopped, and destroyed. The Ukrainians did a great job that day. The Russians lost dozens of tanks. The stubbornness of the Russians often causes bewilderment. Here's another graveyard of just destroyed armored vehicles. 4 APCs and a tank. This encounter with a Ukrainian drone was fatal for the tank. This is a trap that a Russian APC falls into. After the drone attack, it catches fire. The flames destroy it. Another Russian tank. One attack was not enough. The second and third drones do not yield significant results. After the 4th hit, the tank's armor gives in. Here is the outcome. A grenade flies into the tank. A beautiful bonfire. The second target, an APC stuck in a trench. It too burns to the ground. A meat pot tried to escape from the battlefield. Unsuccessfully. This APC was simply abandoned by the Russians on the road. They themselves hid in the woods. Interesting tactic. Another runner. After being hit, it stops. The second drone attacks. And a third. The APC is on fire. The 4th drone, a control hit. This APC was standing, waiting for its reckoning. Notice the mines. They are laid in 3 rows. The APC is destroyed. Nearby, the Russians abandoned an APC. How perfectly the operator drops a grenade into this Russian piece of junk. Did you notice the mines littering the field through which the Russians conducted their attack? It burns brilliantly. Another APC. At this moment, you can see the mines again. Now, the Ukrainians begin finishing off Russian tanks. Here, the Ukrainians finish off 2 tanks at once. One of the tanks explodes. Another tank. A very interesting engineering structure is located on its turret. Thus, the Russians tried to protect it from javelin missiles. But it's no obstacle for a drone. Reconnaissance discovered 2 SPG Gvozdika. A drone successfully attacks it. Ammunition detonates, causing a powerful explosion. This is the SPG Masta S, a costly toy of the Russian army. Its downside? The ammunition is stored inside. When hit, they often detonate. As was the case here, a drone hit the SPG, the shells heated up, and a powerful explosion occurred. AFU Reconnaissance discovered an EW system Palantir. This thing creates interference for drones. The first HIMARS missile lands nearby. The second missile hits more accurately. Shrapnel hits the EW system. This is the SAM system Buck 1M. The cost of such a weapon is tens of millions of dollars per unit. They often have one very significant flaw. They always explode very violently. The open type of missile storage makes them defenseless even against small shrapnel. Now, let's follow this loser. An FPV drone chases the target. Precise hit, instant fire. The loaf is burnt. This is what the destruction of a Russian APC looks like through the eyes of a Bradley gunner. And this is what it looks like from the outside. Under the cover of night, the Russians bring their APC to the positions. At dawn, a Bradley arrives and starts drilling holes into the Russian bucket. Gradually, the Bradley closes in on the Russian APC. These shots became fatal for it. What happens to Russian soldiers caught in the sights of this monster? I show in the video for the sponsors only. Follow the link in the description and get 3 times more videos uncensored. Viewing is prohibited for minors. Please don't forget about the regular Ukrainian soldiers. Support them with your likes, comments, and donations. They can't do it alone without our help. See you soon.